Julio, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes for me. This film means a lot to me as I am Mexican Salvadorian, and we do not have enough representation in Hollywood. So I had such a great time watching your work.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tell me why this story was so important to you and why you based it off of your journey into filmmaking.
It's based on experiences I lived through and lessons I learned and experiences that really shaped my life. And uh, I don't know. It's just sort of the movie that came out of me. Uh, I, I wish I had a better answer for that, other than it's just sort of feels like it came out. Like, I feel like we all have a story to tell, and this one was the first one to come out of me, just 'cause.
And I think
Also,
it's
I hadn't
really
done I'm sorry. I hadn't done anything this personal. I had done things that felt, like, emotionally connected to me, but n never one that was so drawn for my life. So I think I was ready to do that by the time this came along.
So how was that for you doing that and looking back and reflecting through making this film? And because I think with some of the imagery that you have, it does feel very personal because you can only describe it a certain way, and it only works if you're the writer, you're the director, you're starring in it because that's how you see it. And then I think for me, it was easier to empathize with you and to like, yeah, I understand what he's going through in a similar way.
Yeah, I wanted to make something that felt true to me and emotionally honest, and this is just sort of like the only way right now that I know how to tell a story. Uh so the tone was just sort of a no-brainer. And I think when I was first writing it, I kept trying to make it feel like my idea of what a movie had to look like, and it wasn't until like I freed myself from that this movie came about.
Tell me a little bit about working with Tilda Swinton. Sorry, she really plays your ally and also your adversary at times, and you. I mean, it's such a great relationship to watch develop on screen. I don't want to give away too much of what ends up happening, but yeah, somebody with such a track record in Hollywood and being able to really go toe to toe with her as far as characters.
Yeah, it was absolutely joyful. Like so many of my friends, like me, is just does work because it's interesting, and because it looks fun, and that's exactly what we did here. It truly felt like making something fun with a friend.
It really felt that way as far as watching it. There were some really fun moments between you guys. What has been your reaction from family in El Salvador? I know you grew up there, and watching you take kind of this really creative artistic tone on something that's really very chaotic when it comes to the immigration process.
I think they're excited and proud, and in terms of my family specifically, I think that they uh this story, it's not just my story, it's their story, in as much as they like really agonized alongside me, right? It's they this is part of their life. And um I think to see it come full circle, it being turned into a movie that people enjoy is um weird, but nice for them.
Really quickly, now to wrap up, what do you hope audiences take away from Problemista?
Hopefully just curiosity and empathy, and to feel like uh they're not alone, and that the world can put us in these very like isolating systems, but to just like look out for each other.
Yeah, those are some great words. Julio, thank you so much for the film. I can't express to you how much I enjoyed your artistic take on a problem that's been around for so many decades, and hopefully with a different viewpoint, your viewpoint, maybe we can get a couple more conversations going.
Thank you so much.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.